Hey everyone, it's Leanne, and this website that we're looking at right now is a book called Power Stories. Well, the website's not a book, but the website is for a book called Power Stories by Valerie Khoo. And it's a book that I just picked up on Audible because I figured out after listening to Psycho-Cybernetics that I really like books on tape, or I guess that's a really old term, books on iPhone or books on Android or books on my iPad or whatever the heck I'm using at the moment, books on my my Kindle Fire. So anyway, I really enjoy that, and I picked up this book. I read a little bit about it. Most books that I've been reading in the last few months have been recommendations from other people. This one I just really kind of looked at the reviews and thought about it, and something really struck me about it, which is when and I told the story a long time ago, and I don't know if you were there at the time, but I told you a story about I went to an event with my wife, and we were talking to people, and there was something that was bugging me, like I couldn't get something, and my wife pulled me aside and she said, I know what it is. I know exactly what's missing. And she said, you just need to tell your story. And so this book really struck me as, this is kind of cool. And I actually, I was listening earlier and actually took notes, which is kind of funny because I wouldn't do that if it was a written book. I might highlight or something, but I actually took some notes about all the different types of stories that I'm going to learn how to write. And I'll read them to you on my notebook here. Power story, passion story, business story, which goes on your website, custom story, pitch story, in case you need to pitch investors or something, product story, leader story, that's for your employees and the people that you want following you, and maybe even creating a viral following, media story, obviously for media outlets, and she didn't call this viral, but I wrote viral story because she said how to get your story shared everywhere, and finally there's another chapter, and I obviously was so into the book that I forgot to write down what it is. So anyway, that's that. And actually, let me pull it up here, and oops, and it starts playing. Let me look at the chapters. Yeah, there's actually 12 chapters. What looks like the last chapter is really short. That's probably just an outro or something. But anyway, so I forgot to write down number 11. But I'm really excited about it, and I thought what I would do is every time I put together a story for each of these sections, I'll share it with you here on the blog, and you can make comments and help me improve it, or you can use it to craft your own story. So anyway, so far I really like the book. I'm really enjoying the storytelling that's working inside the book, and so far I recommend it. Obviously I'll tell you more as I get more into it. I'm just in chapter 1, but I really look forward to creating and sharing all my stories with you. All right, love you guys, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye bye. Oh, and happy weekend.